All right, the last lit term for the Little Fires unit is motif, which is a recurrent unifying element in an artistic work, such as an image, symbol, character type, action, idea, object, or phrase. The idea of motif is not particular to literature. We see the idea of motif being used in music if we hear like a refrain or chorus repeated or a specific like riff coming back over the course of a song or an album, even. We see it in art when a particular technique is used repetitively in a series, maybe. We see it kind of all over the place in the world. But the thing that separates motif from symbol, which students confuse motif and symbol all the time, but the thing that separates motif from symbol is that a motif is something that happens over and over again within the course of a book. The other tricky thing is that symbols can be motifs so long as they repeat. So if you see something coming back up in a text multiple times and it's significant and it has kind of deeper layers to it, it's likely that you're looking at a motif. The example I chose is from page 161, and it says, all her life she had learned that passion, like fire, was a dangerous thing. It so easily went out of control. It scaled walls and jumped over trenches. Sparks leapt like fleas and spread as rapidly. A breeze could carry embers for miles. Better to control that spark and pass it carefully from one generation to the next, like an Olympic torch, or perhaps to tend it carefully like an eternal flame, a reminder of light and goodness that could never set anything ablaze, carefully controlled, domesticated, happy in captivity. The key, she thought, was to avoid conflagration. Rules existed for a reason. If you followed them, you would succeed. If you didn't, you might burn the world to the ground. So fire, like we talked about with symbol, is one of those symbols that comes up over and over again within the text. It's in the title. We start the book with a fire, and it kind of is brought up subtly throughout the book. We see Izzy's personality often referenced as like a spark or a flame, something to be ignited. And we see that language used over and over in the text. So as you're looking back at the book as a whole, really pay attention to Celeste Ng's use of that kind of language, the fire words, anything that has to do with combustion or igniting or flame or fire or heat or spark. You'll see that quite a bit in the text, and it's certainly indicative of her effort to build this image in your mind and really help you to see all of the intricacies of the symbol of fire specific to the Richardsons and both Mia and Pearl as well.